marathon is like individual. It's not for everybody. You have to plan your race because it's long journey, 2 hours. So it's you with your marathon. So you don't have to look at another person. So because also my training and the other person training is different. You don't have to compete with no one. You have to compete with yourself and your own time.
קצב דיבור, פודקאסט הריצה של ישראל. ברוכים הבאים לפרק 35 של קצב דיבור, פודקאסט הריצה של ישראל. עם מורן מישל
וגדי סולומון. ושנייה לפני שאנחנו מתחילים עם לונה, נגיד שהפרק היום הוא בחסות נעלי אלטרה, המותג האמריקני לריצות שטח וכביש, שמביא אליכם קולקציה מגוונת של נעלי ריצה לגברים, ונעליים שמעוצבות ומתוכננות באופן ייחודי לנשים רצות. את נעלי אלטרה תוכלו להשיג בחנויות הריצה המתמחות ברחבי הארץ, ובאתר הבית של המותג, ultrarunning.co.il. לעוד פרטים אתם מוזמנים ומוזמנות להיכנס לעמוד של אלטרה בפייסבוק ובאינסטגרם. יאללה. היום אנחנו מארחים ממש כאן בחדר שאנחנו מקליטים כל פרק, את שיאנית ישראל לכל מרחק מ-2,000 מטר ועד מרתון, שיאנית אירופה בריצת 10 קילומטר בכביש, אלופת אירופה בריצת 10,000 מטר לשנת 2018, המנצחת הישראלית היחידה ever במרתון מייג'ור בטוקיו בשנת 2020, לפני האולימפיאדה בזמן אגדי של 2:17:45, הרצה האולימפית שהדביקה ורגשה את כולנו ב3 לפנות בוקר באולימפיאדת טוקיו השנה, האישה והחיוך והאגדה. בואו נגיד שלום ללונה מטאי סלפטר.
שלום.
היי, בוקר טוב.
אנחנו מתרגשים בטירוף.
כן.
ממש. מה שלומך?
אני בסדר.
עבר עלייך חתיכת מסע בחודשים האחרונים. You've been on a journey.
Yeah, it was really hard journey, but I make it.
You always make it.
Yeah. Always you have to believe in yourself, and also you have to take like also a challenge. It's not like in life there is nothing easy, so you have to work hard on it.
So you come to us after a morning run?
Unfortunately, I didn't run today.
Oh, you didn't. But tomorrow you're going to Eyal.
Yeah, 5K. So we are going to compete with I'm going to compete with my coach. It's the deal. So I just only train like 1 week.
So who's going to win? You or him?
Unfortunately, me.
I'll take it off. He won't hear this.
You will hear it afterwards.
So how does it feel after running Tokyo and London in such a short period of time?
It was really hard. And for me, it was to run London because I was feeling like I'm still in good shape. So, and also I want to put my mind that I'm not a quitter or I'm not a loser. So, you know, when you prepare everything perfect and you know you are really there. So, even the preparation was not that hard for me because I did it like basic. So to stay just not to lose the pace, like, so it was hard, but I take it like challenge. So
you took it like a champ.
Yeah, and then also in London also it went good, but in the middle of the race, so I feel I had like hamstring, so all the way it was worse than Tokyo. So in the finish line, and then I say, I could finish Tokyo, maybe I could be in another position. But, you know, anyway, for me, when I'm racing and then the mind is not there, there is nothing. There is no results.
Is your mindset always about winning or just doing your best effort?
Always it's not like winning, like you are there, so you have to stay focused. So because it's marathon, it's not like KC marathon or a 10K. So it's journey. So you just go until 30-something kilometers, you see no one. So there you believe you win. So, or you can hear people breathing, how they, because you can see, you can feel people when, you can feel your competitors, how they breathe, how they struggle. So
I never care about anyone who runs around me.
Yeah, that's exactly. So you don't
have enough energy. So you're running at 3:15 and you still hear the breathing of others.
Of course, even we still talk. Yeah, yeah, we still talk in the race. So
Wow.
because some they can tell you, let's push, let's go. So it's like you want company. So we are not like selfish. Or you can call someone like, let's stay together. So it's the problem. Like Kenyans, they can understand, but the Ethiopians, they don't understand because they don't speak the language. So, but you can hear them talking their language inside the race. So you don't know what they are saying. Maybe they say, okay, this, you start to breathe, so let's go. So I don't know.
And it plays with your mind or you don't care?
It plays, so you have to be like, because also, you know, in the technical meeting, so each say what time you want to run. So you have to pay attention.
Really?
Of course, we are going to technical meeting, like we have audience asking questions. So they ask us, because they have to choose the top athlete. And then they ask you, what is your plan? So you have to say your plan, and then you have to say what you are running. So, and then, so you have to pay attention. You don't see the person who say that is running like Tokyo. There was lady, we are like 5 of us. So each has to write down what is your call. So I write 219 something, 21850. And then the other lady for 2 Ethiopia, 21830, and then the other one 21835. So, and then suddenly he changed that he want to run more fast. So in the race, you don't see in the front because the race started 30K. So 30K is everybody can read there. But after 30K, you see the race start to
the war begins.
Yeah. Because the last 12K anyway is the race. So.
But I want to go back to the starting line. Well, you're in the Olympics. It's the top of every professional runner.
In Olympics anyway, I was like a little bit in pressure, a little bit nervous. So, and then I was in this my monthly period delay. So because I know always is really not good for me.
It's not good for anyone, actually.
Because after I like increase the pace, I make it more worse.
Yeah.
So I was 50-50. So because also the mind is not concentrating, I'm worried. Like, will I survive? Will I not survive? And then it reached a point that I just switch off. So I feel the pain, but the mind switch off, like not holding anymore. So it's not like my conscience, it was not there. So
Tokyo is like the end of the road up until now. But let's talk about when you were a child.
Oh, okay.
We will get back to Tokyo, of course, and all the races you had. But you were born in Kenya.
I was born in Kenya in the rural area, so like kibbutz, but it's not really like kibbutz because there is no electricity, and we have to go to fetch water like 1 kilometer from the house, but stiff one, not like we have to do our...
Not like Givat Mofa'im.
No, stiff, really stiff. So, and then we are doing our things like everything we do manually. So even to go to the farm, we just help our parents because I see here is different. So I see the kids sitting, the parents are more working. So for us, it's not like that. So when we grow up, we just say they help us since when we are young. So it's our time to give our appreciation. So we always do our things. School, we have to walk. But not the way people say that we have to run to school running back when you are late. So because every kid some wake up because they don't want to be late. But when you are late, you have to run to school not to get late. So.
And is it far away?
Yeah, 5K.
5K every morning?
Yeah.
5K one way?
And 5K back.
Yeah. Walking, so like if I'm running, it's not 5. It's taking time when you walk, so... Let's say it's not 5K, it's like 2 point something or a 3. I'm not really sure. So even small kids, like 5 years, they walk alone to to the kindergarten. So because it's free, there is no like cars. So only in the road is cows and sheep. So they are going by themselves. So it's like 1.2, like almost 2K for the young ones.
Wow.
And Kenya is today known as the Mecca of runners. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you had anything connected to running as a child?
Yeah, we do like school activity. And then also sometimes we do like every Sunday, because Kenya Saturday and Sunday is weekend.
Holiday, yeah.
So we do like where we live like competition every Sunday. So there is present for small kids. So there was someone who developed it, but it didn't succeed.
Yeah.
So I was normally competing, and also I was competitor in primary school, high school. So, and then until I moved to Israel, I stopped. Then I see people choking, and then I say, for what I sit in the house, there is to enjoy. So I was living in Esilia Pitua, and then we moved to Esilia Bet. So it was easy to come to the Esilia Park. So you can see every day people are running.
Yeah, I live there.
Yeah.
I run there.
That's why I get to know someone see me. So he say to me, I'm good. And then I moved to...
You didn't know you were good?
Even though I know I'm good, so where will I go? I don't know no one in Israel. I'm foreigner.
But in Kenya?
Yeah, I was good. So, but you don't know what... I was not like running, so like... hoping.
Professionally?
Yeah. Like running like normal kids,
So every kid is running in Kenya?
The competition for Kenya for school is not like Israel, so it's different. Let's say, for example, the teacher give everybody to run, so they select you will do running, because some they don't like. Then some are footballers to represent the school, so, and there is like, they will do daily running, so it's not like here, like when they say physical class, they don't have. So as they say physical class, we have to do really run, or a really activity in the field. So there is teachers that stay there, and also they choose the student to be responsible. So. But because here in Israel, like some kids be
No, in Israel, when the teacher tells you to run, you take like one round and then you stay behind so he doesn't see you. And then the time goes by and you take the last run too.
No, for us it's like if like PE time, so we have to do really every like reel. So and then you have like captain. So that is see everything. So he report. He call everybody to come in time.
And why is it like that? Because you really want to make champions grow in school, or
no,
just mentality?
No, there is also school for is mentality, and also the kids like to be like competitors, or we do also competition in our like neighbors, because we don't have TV. So we do really competition ourselves. So it's not like...
Yeah.
But nowadays it became more worst, because nowadays people start to have small kids. They take their iPhone for their parents, or they have TV in their own house.
Yeah.
So everything is changed now. Even kids now, they don't play like before. All the time they are in their own play game.
Yeah. But when you were young in Kenya, what was running for you? It was
for fun.
For fun?
Yeah. It's like something you enjoyed. Even until now, I enjoy it.
And when you came to Israel and just ran for yourself?
First of all, in Israel, 2010. So there was this, because for me, Israel still everything is new. So the Kenya embassy offered someone to run. So and then I say, I'm ready to run, but I didn't train nothing. So my first race in Israel, I ran 10K, 47
minutes.
47 minutes for 10K.
הסתכלתי לך במבט למרוץ, I know. It was 47 minutes. And I said, wow, I used to run like that. We could run.
But I didn't train at all.
I used to run faster than that.
That was my fastest and I almost died. And that was your worst run.
My worst run. But I was happy, so I was position 200. And I was like, wow. Because for me, it's like I ran with international because I ever ran like this in Kenya. So it's like something special. And then the year, because I was staying like full-time job, nanny. So his mom is not there. And the kids almost call me mommy. So then I say, I'm not your mom. So, but after his wife come back, so I start like training, but not full training. So, but I compete anyway. So it was sometimes yes, sometimes no. And then I ran Tiberias 10K. So I ran.
You did it better.
That is 6 minutes, but it was like they say like less than 10K. But I was position 2, so. But anyway, in let's say in Kenya, with like when people like they are serious, like kids. Like something running is like hobby. So until when you realize you're a good runner. So but there is schools that offer like real training. So for athletes, like even they are in training camp while they are studying.
Yeah.
So
at that time, did it ever occur to you that you could be a top world runner?
No, in high school there was teacher for mine that he tell me that I could be good runner. I can move from my school to another school that they provide running, but my dad say no. It's too far for us, so maybe my dad was a little bit scared.
And you thought about it that is like giving up a dream, or you didn't
For
care?
me, it was not in my mind either.
No?
No.
What did you think you will be when
I
you
will be like teacher. So I even after school, so I went to teach the kids.
Yeah.
So it was like I was like passionate, so I could go for training camp. So because I was also with my cousin that he was staying in, he's working in prison. So because also in Kenya that you work in the government, there is also their training. So but in my mind I didn't have that thing. So but when I exposed to Israel, so see all people running, and then I say, come on, I have also to do something, to just not sit in the house, to just...
But you know, before you began running, everybody in Israel thought they were running good. And then you came.
But I was not running. But I was not running good until I get serious. So everything was like, still, I'm still playing around. So until I went to Kenya to see really people, even in Kenya, I don't know how people train. So because I ever be there. So and then Dan took me there. So and then I said, people are really training. So for me, it was like disaster. I was tired. So
it's really a big change, running for fun, and then you discover how training
to
like
be professionally.
professionally.
Like something like you have to do games, so you have to be serious.
Yeah.
Because my first time with Dan to go to Kenya, I was sleeping like a baby, so I was not training in Israel because I do training. Even after breakfast, I can come to the bed. I'm off.
Didn't you think ever that, wow, I like running and now it's suffering for it?
The problem is like in Kenya, they are working up too early. So for me, I want to sleep, come on. Because I stay after I finish my job here in Israel. So because I don't have visa to stay. So I went to Kenya with Dan. Then he took me this place called Iten, home of champion. And then I say, I don't stay there. I don't know no one there. So I came to Nairobi where my cousin stayed. So, and then I start training there because if I stay there, I will not train. So I spent that where I can have someone know me, try training. So, but they are going 3 times a day. Like, And also for me, it was hard to stay in the group because I ever stay in the group. So when they are breathing, it's more harder for me. Even still until now. That's why you see me in the races, I'm prompt runner. So I'm always training alone. So it wasn't easy for me. So, but I learn a lot. So the more you expose yourself, the more you can.
So we talked about your childhood and your coming to Israel and start to run. But when was the time that you realized that you are fast? Every runner, especially professional runner like you, has the race, the period of time that he knows, he clicks in his mind that, all right, I'm good. I'm not just good. I'm very good. I can do something with it.
I think the day I realized that I'm good is 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that day is like the day I joined group in Kenya, like elite runners. So I just say, maybe I can go try with them and see how they train. And then when I joined to their workout in the track, so I could not even survive with them because I was feeling like it was more. So, and then I tell myself I'm not doing nothing, so just playing around. So, and then when I like train and then focus, then I just take myself like serious because then let's say my coach was running with me, pacing me. So when I feel something like I'm tired, so I have to say excuse, like I feel my leg. I can stay back, I can choke until I finish. So, and then I realize like I'm just wasting my time.
Yeah.
So then when I realized like I'm wasting my time, so and then I start to see improvement. So, and then the year after coming slowly, because 2017 I ran 10 kilometers, 32. So it was not that bad.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So because after like, let's say for example, my first marathon was not that fast. So because also I was charging by the distance. Like half marathon is too much for me.
Yeah.
So even also the mind is also limiting us. So because when you say it's too much, you just like
give up.
Yeah.
So how do you work on your mind? I mean, Dan believed in you.
He believed on me, but me, I always say it's still too much for me. So, but it reached the time that I say I don't want to run marathon because I was not ready mentally. So, because I was running 240, and then I say no way. Because also it's not like the workouts are tough. Maybe I'm not ready mentally, so like I don't. Because also in the marathon, you have to be ready mentally and physically. So
Is it more mentally or more physically?
I think more mentally. Because you think too much is not good. Even, let's say, for example, what are you thinking in the marathon? You don't think nothing. So you need only to concentrate and focus. So when you think is, let's say, something bother you, like you have pain, so you have to say what time I'm going to finish. So because the kilometers is getting more, like 1 kilometer is getting more like 2 kilometers. Yeah. So it's like it's not going to finish anymore because the mind is not there.
So how do you prepare your mind?
For the first time I competing, like I was more tension. So, but after European Championship that I make mistake 5,000, I think my mind was like, because I went to the competition with a lot of expectation, and I was like, my heart was like, all the time I feel like.
But what goes on your mind? Do you think, all right, I'm on the right pace, I'm not on the right pace, I have to go faster, go slower, or just...
No, it's not like, because you have training, so you believe in your training. If the training was okay, and also the coach tell you go to this pace. So until you get like calculate yourself. If I push now, it cannot. You will lose. Yeah. So you have to stay until the point that you feel like if you go, so there will not be problem. Like if I start in 25K, it's still far.
Yeah.
I still have more kilometers to go. So it also if the training goes well, also it's okay. But if training is 50-50, it's hard.
And how do you know your training was okay?
If I finish good, and then the following day, the easy run, you feel the body is okay.
Recovering is okay.
Yeah. The recovery is more important. Because after the hard section and then the following day, you recover good. So it's like your body is it's like getting well or observing the workout.
This is something our listeners don't always pay attention to.
Let's say that the workouts were good, and then to recover for you, like take 4 days is not good. So for me, I do like workouts, because we have to do sometimes like special block. Like morning we have to run track, like 25 kilometers, and then in the evening come to do the track 10K or whatever. So then the following day you see your body is okay, so it's good sign. Also there is no injury, so that is the most important thing.
Hanan asks us, he asks you actually, okay. How much suffer do you feel while running a marathon?
It depends. There is marathon you have to suffer. Let's say it's not all the marathon you have to suffer. Some you enjoy. So I can say like how many marathon that I didn't feel nothing. The following day that I feel, because when you finish good, you don't feel any sour in your legs.
Yeah.
Like emotionally happy, but the following day you cannot walk. Let's say like I ran good marathon, finish, run negative split. I feel maybe, let's say 1, like you don't feel nothing. But let's say you struggle, you feel like you hit the wall, that is, you say to suffer. But for me, no suffering in the marathon. Because it's like, for me, it's like something like enjoyable. So I'm enjoying, I'm not feeling nothing.
What is your favorite distance? Because you did 5,000, 10,000.
I think the marathon is the best.
Yeah?
The road is, because the road is something, track is more harder, because people are doing like tactics. Because they can run slow and then they start to run faster. If you don't have speed in the track, or you don't have any tactics, because it's something that you have to overtake.
Yeah.
So the road, you don't have to overtake no one. So it's like, but also it's like, let's say the marathon is like individual. It's not for everybody. You have to plan your race.
Yeah.
Because it's long journey, 2 hours. So it's you with your marathon. So you don't have to look at another person. So because also my training and the other person training is different. So in marathon, I think it's like, we say like individual race. You don't have to compete with no one. You have to compete with yourself and your own time.
And you didn't have any marathon that you see someone in front of you and said, I want to pass her.
Of course, yes. Yeah, there is.
So sometimes you're going off your plan just to make a move.
Yeah. And then also when you say you kite to someone, it's more harder. So let's say, for example, you don't have, because you are fatigued, so how will you kite someone? So also like if you don't have power in the marathon, so it's also hard. But for me, marathon is like individual running. So it's you with your time, not against no one. So it's not like half marathon, because you have to be faster. Anyway, people start with something short. Yeah. And also track is more, you can see track is not like 90s. Yeah. In 90s, people run more faster. No one is like doing tactics. So it's like they are running with their own...
all out.
But nowadays, only to win. Yeah. I'm in the resting for a long time until people beating themselves in the track or pinching. You can read the story for Capre Selassie. It's like interesting what they are doing.
So in marathon, you don't use tactics?
Yeah.
Because I saw you with the group at the Tokyo Olympic marathon, and you were running together. You were even cooperating and sharing water and talking and smiling. It looked like fun. But I was sitting on my sofa.
No, it's fun sometimes because even like someone want to take and we are together. So you say, okay, I can offer you to bring. So on the next stage you can, because I'm already in that side.
Mm-hmm.
But not like all the people cooperate. So you can see who is not cooperating. You don't have to.
And when you go there and it's like at the 30th kilometer and you're starting to feel the fatigue and you say, okay, you lead now, I lead later, or you pushing together.
Like, let's push. Some also ask like...
It's also tactics.
Yeah.
If someone says, well, let's push, maybe he wants to burn you.
Yeah, you already feel you like maybe you already be...
Because the marathon is also about winning.
Yeah. Sometimes it's about winning and then sometimes it's about time. So because some people need time.
Mm-hmm.
Also in marathon, there is also individual pacemakers. Because all the marathon is not the same. Each come with own goal. Let's say, or example, he already talk with the pacemaker and the race organizer, I will bring my own pacemaker. I want this time. Or the race organizer want the time what to run. So they give the pacemaker to run the time that they need.
We talked about your winning in the marathon, in the Tokyo Marathon in 2020.
2020, yeah.
How is that feel to cross the line?
It was like amazing for me. It was like fast race. It felt like, because it's like...
Your time was amazing.
My time was amazing because my training was really fantastic. So I did like great training. So
take me back to the finish line, that you see the gate and you see the ribbon there.
No, I didn't see the gate yet. At 35K, I see that I can win because there was like U-turn.
Yeah.
And then you see the people coming. So you say you have to. And then when I reach like 40K, it's like I hear Dan telling me, you can do it. The problem for Tokyo, we didn't have the car with the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like focusing for Japanese. You know, in Prague, I was okay because I only not looking in my watch. I was only looking in
the car.
The car is telling you what you... Yeah. I was like excited, but in my leg was not working, but you don't even think about it because you say you can do
follow.
it. Yeah. So in Tokyo, it was like impressive for me, but I was really like ready. So because, let's say, for example, in the race, the pacemakers for the Japanese were really like machines.
Yeah.
This is Japanese.
This is Japanese. When they say this kilometer, they just...
On the spot.
On the spot. And then also the Tokyo Marathon, I was like mind-free. So I was like focused, really. Like I was telling myself I need to do my best. So I was planning to run more faster in the next half. So then when I see in the finish line like 40K, I see no one in... The good thing, I don't look at the back. So I didn't know where the second lady she was. But I say, catch me, I need to be focusing to win the race. So it was for me amazing to win Tokyo Marathon. So
you're hearing Dan in your head.
You're still excited.
Yeah.
No, it was really impressive. So because also all the aspects for race organizing or the atmosphere was really good. So they say there was no Japanese to cheer in the road, but they give us a lot of support. So they cheer a lot in the road. So they love sport anyway.
Yeah.
They say there is no Japanese in the road, even in the Olympic, they were there. So it was amazing race for me also. So I'm still...
So after a race like this, you're on the clouds.
You don't feel nothing. That's why I tell you that you don't even suffer.
Yeah.
You don't even suffer at all. Because it's like you enjoy everything. So there is no thinking, they only focus. So that's why I say it's hard to say that you suffer from marathon.
No, I can tell I suffer from marathon. You should be asking the question and I'll tell you.
No, it depends. So it's how much you train, what you are doing. So for me also, it's not like also only running because I'm doing many things. So I'm doing following nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing also gym. So all this is together. So I hate it, but it helped me. So
thank you for saying that.
not people to know that I'm only running. So I'm doing things that I don't like it.
Yeah. Honesty is important here.
To say honestly how I improve. So this is my main goal. So to say the truth, like I did nutrition, now I'm in like 4th year. So it was not easy, but I take it like serious. So, and I'm happy that my coach always is tough on me. If not him, maybe I could be down.
We'll talk about it now.
Let's talk about nutrition first.
All right.
You decided to make a change about 4 years ago.
Let's say after Rio, so I see my body composition is not moving at all. Mm-hmm. So we decided to do nutrition. So my first days was like, will I survive or no? Because I still feel hungry. So and then I say, it's not going to work. So and then I tell myself, it will go to, but I see the changes. So I see my performance is starting to increase because I'm not carrying more weight. But
what did you change on your nutrition? Your
you
body,
ate less? You ate differently?
No, I didn't eat less. I balance between carbs and protein. So so it like balance. Mm-hmm. So because before maybe I was eating carbs without proteins. So and then 1 year later, I see the graph is coming up. So and then I continue. So and then and
you lost weight also.
Yeah,
because of the nutrition.
Of course. So I was 55, and then 52, and then 47, and then I reached 47 anyway.
Wow.
I competed in Tokyo. Maybe I was 48.
But you're not hungry anymore, Lona.
No, I'm not hungry. No, I'm not hungry. It's not like you feel really hungry because you don't have to eat things like junk food. So
yeah, giving up on carbs at first makes you feel hungry.
Feel hungry, so
craving. It's more craving than hunger.
The easy days, I eat less, and then the hard training, I need to increase the food to have the power. So because also I need power. So
we said nutrition and other things that you've changed.
I do gym twice a day, twice a week. Yeah.
I think maybe I'm hearing your commitment changed.
Yeah, my commitment changed, and then because you have to also to have commitment. So and then my group. Teamwork was really helpful because the family helped me with the child. And then also my husband, dad, helping me to stay with Roy sometimes because to travel all the time to training camp because here there is no high altitude anyway. Mm-hmm. So I need to be in Kenya or to be in Europe where there is high altitude. So in order me to be competitive.
Who's your group? Who can run with you?
We have some men, but now we don't have. So, or a crew for giving me motivation to push me there.
It's very hard to run so fast, so many times a week alone.
And then also, my coach always is not easy he's always
pushing.
We can talk about it with him later.
But it's good when I go into Kenya, so I have some pacemaker, so you can hire someone, give something. And also in Kenya is good, so there is like also group every Tuesday and Friday. So in Kenya it's more easier. You can join any group anytime. So
How often you go to Kenya?
Many times. I don't know when.
Yeah?
So because let's say if I have competition, strong competition, so I have to go. Like I go 1 month, I come here like 2 weeks, and then again go. Because I need to balance with my son, so...
It doesn't come with you?
Now it's hard. Corona time is...
Corona time and school time.
Yeah, school time, and then quarantine is coming to stay 1 week home,
Yeah.
so it's hard. So I think after COVID, so it was hard. So I was going for training camp alone in Kenya like 6 weeks without them.
Tough.
Even now I'm going like 1 month without them. So
And Dan is staying with him?
yeah. We cannot leave him alone, so he's not.
Of course
Yeah.
not. What does it feel like going back to Kenya for training? It's like going home or just going to
no,
work?
for me it's like to going to work. I don't combine. This is what is me. So I visit them, or sometimes it's my training is because for us we need eat, sleep, and run. So because we have morning and evening, so there is no in between like fuel. So you
Pleasure.
need
You
no.
It's only business.
No. For me, even to sit down like 1 hour is.
But in the feeling, it's like going home.
Yeah,
or
he's going home. But it's good for my mom now start to understand what is running. So because I bring her to Home of Champions, you see people running. It's good I expose her to see what is running and show some...
She's proud of you.
Yeah, I saw some
Obviously.
some people running. So and then he say, "Oh, it's not easy." So when I like tied training, so I have to invite them to come to visit me. Come 3 days, 5 days. So it depends.
And when you come to Home of Champions, who do you like to run with?
Sometimes I'm running by myself. Easy run because they are starting too early. I became spoiled.
Lona likes to sleep late.
Lona, you should run with me.
I run when they finish because they are starting at 6 till dark. So
Yeah.
6 a.m.?
yeah,
That's not too early, Lona.
in altitude it's too early, so it's cold.
But she's running so fast, so it finishes it very, very early. So
Yeah.
it's
For
not
them,
the
they
same
are running
for her.
more faster than me. But these good days, like, you know, in Israel, it's more harder. It's not there is the atmosphere for athletics.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because there is good, because even you run alone, you find people running, passing you.
So
Coming
it's like
here.
all day running?
Yeah. Some they can run in, because the weather is good, it's not too hot. Let's say it's only sunny, so
And you have to adjust to the heights.
for the first week, yeah. Let's say, for example.
That's why you're staying a month there?
No. Let's say I don't have, how will I train in Israel if I don't have the high altitude?
Yeah.
So, and then also here I have to train by myself.
What does it feel like running in the high altitude?
I think for me the first weeks are harder because breathing is more hard.
Yeah.
Of course.
So it takes me like 5 days because the first day, like, I can sleep 2 times a day.
And you like to sleep.
And then also you feel the body is like tired. So because here is more different. So the air here is more light.
Yeah.
There is more heavy. So it took me like 5 days and then I captured it. And then also like my workout day is almost the same here. Because here you run alone, you don't. So there is like there is some people helping you, so you only focus. So here you have to run about their time. So there it feel more easy because you have someone that is closer to you. So.
אתם הרי יודעים שאנחנו לא מפספסים הזדמנות לפנק אתכם, והפעם יש לנו 3 זוגות נעלי אלטרה שתוכלו, ושכדאי לכם לזכות בהם. למה? כי נעלי אלטרה מיוצרות בטכנולוגיה מתקדמת, ואם עדיין לא יצא לכם להכיר, בואו תכירו כמה פיצ'רים שיש רק בהן, ושהופכים אותם לבולטות בשטח ובכביש. כל נעלי אלטרה בעלות דרופ 0, מה שהופך את הריצה להכי טבעית שיש. ואם כבר טבעית, אז תכירו את foot shape toe box, מבנה קופסת הבוהן שמאפשר לאצבעות כף הרגל, ובמיוחד לבוהן, להתפשט באופן טבעי בנעל, לשיפור היציבות ולנוחות מירבית. וגם, fit for her, נעליים בהתאמה מיוחדת לכף הרגל של נשים, כלומר לא רק מידות נשים לדגם קיים, אלא ממש דגמים יהודיים שמעוצבים במיוחד למבנה כף הרגל הנשי. ואחרי שהסברנו לכם על כל הטוב הזה, אתם בטח רוצים לדעת איך תוכלו לזכות בזוג נעלי אלטרה. אז כל מה שצריך זה להקשיב לפרק, להיכנס לדף של אלטרה בפייסבוק, ולענות בפוסט המתאים על השאלה. 3 מכם יזכו בזוג נעלי אלטרה. זאת אומרת, לא 3 ביחד, כל אחד יזכה בזוג. ההשתתפות עד ליום ראשון, 23 לינואר, 22.
So we talked about your change in the nutrition, but how was the change in the workouts, in the running workouts?
I grow every time, so because every easy run became more faster. It's not like before, so it's changed.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the workouts, it's not the same all the time because the coach will see what to give, which pace you run. So I just follow what coach saying. So, but also for me that see what is changing is the easy runs. So you run naturally fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like something that you
so
have to
the change is in the easy runs?
And then go see also the training. So sometimes maybe I run 30K in the same course,
Mm-hmm.
and then see more. Maybe I run more fast. Like I ran last time 149, and then this time I ran 147. So it's like it changed something more. You run more slightly, 1 minute, 2 minutes. So
What's the benefits of having your coach is your husband?
benefit is
Only
with,
the benefits. Afterwards I would ask.
okay, the benefit is with me. You know me well, so you understand all my weakness. So and then you know how to adjust. So that is the benefit because you know me well. So he's with me 24/7. So
Do you argue about work at home?
of course.
Your training program, is it something that Dan says you do that and that and that? Or you...
No, I don't like that. So he do for me, write for me full training and then send to me. I have to see. So I don't want to ask every day. This is I want my schedule to see in advance.
And you're talking about it?
Negotiated about it?
You're negotiating?
Not really, but if I don't understand something, I just ask. But negotiation, we don't negotiate. Maybe if I feel not good, I have to tell today. Maybe I need rest, so the body is not. I feel tired, so that is negotiation. But the training, no, no negotiation because the problem is you have to rest. So there is no negotiation in the competition. So I don't negotiate in the.
And what about the races and the goals? You choose them together? You have goals of your own?
I have my goals in my own. I don't tell no one. He asked me, but I don't say so because he tell me, okay, you can run this, and then he ask me what you want to run. So then I say it's only me and my goals. So it's in my mind. So it's not something that I need to expose.
Let's talk a bit about the Olympics. Zehava told us about LA in 1984, and Neely told us about the Athens 2004. And you now leave Rio aside. Let's talk about Tokyo, about the Olympic Village at COVID time. What was it like?
For me, it was because we went there like 2 days. It was okay, but
And you ran in Sapporo, not even at the
in
Olympic
Sapporo, it was hard
Village.
because we don't have nowhere to go. You go training or a hotel. Eat, training. It was harder.
Because of the COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because for the marathon, there was people in the course. It's not like track. So, for us race walkers and marathoners. So it was like we are squeezed in the one place. So it's like we don't have air. Because you don't have nowhere to go. Either training and then come back to the hotel.
How many days you spent there?
We spent like 1 week.
Not much.
Yeah. So it was in the Olympic village. It was okay because it's like village big. So you can go outside. So I think it was nice. So because it's only the athlete need what.
Let's talk about the heat in the marathon. Because it was very, very hot.
It was very hot, but we are okay. I was okay with it because I trained in Italy. So Italy was almost like here in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
So because we combine between high altitude, is where we train is like 1 hour 30 to Torino. Mm-hmm. So it was, for me, it was not about the weather. It was about me with my own issues. So the preparation for Olympic for me, it was like perfect. So I was ready for it.
You looked perfect for
but the mind was
long.
The mind was not there. I was running without soul. Let's say, for example,
Wow.
I was running without soul. Or my mind was not there.
That's suffering, I think.
So, yeah, let's say suffering. Because I suffer anyway 20 minutes in the ground. Because I was not thinking nothing. So because after 36 kilometers, I started to feel pain. My mind went off. So, and then.
Is it something you feel like for the first time, or is it something you know and you met before?
It was not first time. So I had it in Frankfurt. But there I was like, I see blackout. So I ran good until that is really like 37 kilometers and then finish.
Mm-hmm.
Even Dan get me, 2 people taking me from the route to outside. But it tell them, no, just let her finish. So it's not like something even in the training. So sometimes it's harder for me.
You said you decided to finish the marathon even though you knew you're not going to be at top 10 or anything, because you didn't want to feel like a loser.
Yeah, this
but
is
you're
what...
a winner.
No,
you came
this
there
is
as
what...
a winner.
No, I sit
Anyway.
there, but I say, what? Am I going to not finish? It will be DNF. It's better to be like I finished the Olympics. So because it happened in 2016. So and then I say I have to do it. So because this was for me, it was important also to finish.
Should you have run like not for gold, not with the 5 first ladies running, but let's say top 10? Or
I didn't
11.
think about it. So
would you feel like it was losing, or you did your best effort? Is it something you're not coming to run for?
For me, my goal was to run Tokyo, but after what happened, so I didn't think about. I didn't have nothing in my mind what to do. So, and then I stop, and then I just get the cramps. It get more worse. And then I tell myself in the crowd, maybe I could run, maybe it could not get more worse because you have a lot of thoughts. So and then I say I have to go to cross the finish line. So because there in the crowd 20 minutes, there was a lot of thoughts in my head.
I think that's what makes you a winner, that you're not quitting, that you have a really, really sports spirit.
Yeah, for me, I have a lot of sports. Even though the race is hard, I need to finish because sometimes it's not good to just like stop, because also to stop is also, the mind also know where to stop. So even also the training sometimes is getting more harder, but this is the time that the training starts. So because
I must say, when I saw you slowing down and then when you sat down, I thought, oh no, she must be feeling so bad. And I was feeling so bad for you. And it's like 3 a.m. or something like that. I was feeling bad for me too, being awake at that time. But when I saw you crossing the line, I thought, boy, she's a queen, really.
But it's not, It didn't bring nothing, so because...
No, it brought something because you didn't quit. And I thought you had it and then you lost it, but you still came through. And that's so much.
Yeah, because I say this, I have to take this challenge because this is what it will motivate me in next step. So even in London, it was more worse than this one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is maybe this is how it kept me more stronger. So because
I'm sure it did.
The last 2 kilometers, I could not even put my foot down. I was running in my toes.
Mm-hmm.
So painful.
So I say no more quitting, no more nothing. So
when you run in like in Tokyo, do you have on your mind what the public will say about me, what the expectation of the Israeli public about me? Do you feel on your shoulders that you're carrying the Israeli expectations?
This is what was really hard for me because it was really pressure for me. So because all the eyes are in me, so they're expecting medal. So you can see the reaction, good reaction, and then some reaction.
Does it affect you?
Sometimes
when you're running, does it affect you? Not afterwards.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure that I did good. It affects sometimes, but sometimes you have to just to stay like blind, not thinking about it, because also in the race it make you more tension, so a lot of pressure inside. So sometimes you have to say, it can be to relax.
And afterwards, when you read the criticism or the expectations that they had,
I say all people talk. So because sometimes even though you are in top, they talk.
Yeah.
So and then they don't know what is the process inside.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's
easy. It's easy to watch in the TV, but you don't know what someone is suffering in the race. So
you don't let it affect you.
No, it cannot affect me because I'm the one who is dealing with all the training, all the competition. So they are not there.
Good for you and good for us.
Sometimes I don't read. Sometimes I read. So because sometimes you don't even. This is the thing that I say. It's okay to talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still alive. When they will not talk about me, so I'm not there. So because there is many people, they are okay when you are down. And then when you are up, no one will be your friend. They will disappear. So
yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get more friends during going up on your achievements?
Not really. Some friends disappear. Some.
Yeah?
Yeah, some disappear.
They're jealous.
Running friends.
Some are jealous. Even they cannot.
They're jealous.
Yeah.
So it's hard to be on the top.
It's not easy to be on the top all the times.
Yeah.
Even you can, for me, I like to read the articles. You can see many athletes that they are in top and come down. People are laughing to them, so they say it's better her or him to hang their shoes and go home.
And quit, yeah.
Even me, many journalists tell me, you're going to quit, and then I say,
you're still young.
Are you serious? I'm quitting. Even though I didn't get medal in Olympic, it doesn't matter that I have to quit. And then I say in sport, it's not always, let's say like Michael Jordan, how many I watch his, how many, sometimes he doesn't, he missed the shooting. So, or let's say this is our individual sport. So it's not like football or any sport. So
sure,
we have to, because also here in Israel it's more in athletics we are not really there.
Yeah,
we're still far. We only in judo, gymnastics.
Yeah.
So we hope things will be getting better in.
I think that's why the expectations of the Israeli people, when they see medals in judo and gymnastics, they saw you, their expectations that you get a medal, but
Lucky for us, we have Nachshon to give us the right perspective on things.
That's why I say that if we develop the young athlete, but we didn't even start. So because this generation is like West.
Yeah.
And also I see in Israel, like people don't put they don't like hard work.
Yeah.
They see it's hard.
Yeah, it's a commitment.
Yeah. Even gymnastics is not that easy to do 5 hours.
Yeah, but I think it's because in Israel you cannot
No,
have
because
commitment.
also they are going when they are still young.
You cannot have commitment because you cannot earn a living from it.
Yeah.
So.
But you earn if you're serious.
Yeah. And you're talented, obviously.
There is no, even those who are talented, they are lazy, to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Some, also is you are hardworking, even though you are talented and you don't have commitment, it's waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
You can see many people are talented, but because in his mind, he's saying, I'm good on it, so I don't have to work hard.
Yeah.
So it's also limit himself or herself. Because they're talented also, they don't work hard. They say, I go there, win easily without any more jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say, for example, we compare Bekele with Kipchoge. Who is talented?
Both of them.
No.
No?
No. Bekele.
Bekele.
Because Bekele, they can say training only like 4 weeks to go to the marathon and run 2 hours.
Yeah, but you have to be there are people that are talented. There are people
Kipchoge is not talented. He's someone who is disciplined.
Yeah.
He works very hard.
And work hard.
Yeah.
Kipchoge doesn't stay in his home. He stay in the camp. And Bekele stay in his home with his family.
Mm-hmm.
Kipchoge is only going weekend.
הוא מוותר לעצמו.
One weekend. And it's not like someone who doesn't have nothing. Yes, everything.
Yeah.
So this is amazing. Even when you meet in Kenya, you don't believe, like he's Kipchoge.
And when you look at athletes like Bekele, and you say you're so talented and you're not working hard enough, what do you think about it? What do you feel about it?
I feel not good. So because even you see in the marathon, but nowadays it's okay.
Yeah.
In the marathon, you see not winning, he just quit.
Mm-hmm.
But each with his own character. The goodness for Kipchoge is someone who is really sportsman. So because he's taking everybody like equal and then motivating. You can see, let's say this is like the person that is show the world what is. That says no limit in human beings.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever it takes. But there is different mentality for different countries or different culture. So the Ethiopia are different, Kenyans are different.
Which woman, professional runner, that you are having inspiration from?
Let's say like Paula Radcliffe. So he's someone who really work hard. Mm-hmm. So I'm really inspired by her, even the running style. So people say that come by Israel Omer. אני אין לי סגנון יפה. אין סגנון וריסה. People run with their own running style and they run fast.
Yeah.
בישראל כל אנשים אני אומר, אין לי סגנון יפה.
Because they're running models.
Yeah, it's not modeling.
But there is no any signal in the running, so let's say, for example, if you go to analyze the best runners in the world.
Yeah. They don't have signon.
Some run like this and then some run...
אבל הפרשנים, הם יכולים להגיד בשידור, הוא רץ ככה, they run like that, and they run... It sounds good.
But this is what in Israel, or if you stay workout is more hard, and he met, and
That's something that changed in you too, because at the beginning you didn't like to work too hard.
Yeah.
And then you discovered that when you do put the effort in running, you see results. And that
you
came
have to
together.
be serious in anything. So
Israel is not about being serious. It's about יהיה בסדר, יאללה בלגן.
no, and יש בלגן, if ראש לא בסדר. הכל יש לנו בראש. The legs are okay, only here is the problem, so... yeah.
You wrote something very beautiful, I think, about the Tokyo Marathon I saw on your Instagram. You said, I'll never stop learning because life never stops.
Teaches, yeah. Because sometimes you fall, you learn from there, or you do something. It's like Tokyo, what I prepare good, and then...
And what did you learn from your...
Tokyo.
What did you learn from your mistakes?
Sometimes let's say Tokyo, maybe I didn't listen to my coach. This is the first thing. So sometimes I don't have, like, sometimes don't let our ego lead us. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. So, like, we have to listen sometimes, not to do your own thing, like you're brave. Maybe if I
think you feel like ego is taking over, even when you have such a strict plan?
Yeah, if you say, like, I want to win, and then maybe you are not there. So maybe the coach tell you to go to this space, but you feel like you're proud, you can overtake it. So I think maybe Tokyo, it take me like I was, because the plan he tell me, maybe I didn't listen. So maybe I could stay back, I could still, even though the problem was there, maybe I could finish in good position, second, third, fourth. So,
but you gave your best.
I gave, but maybe I didn't listen to the coach wisely.
But the coach wasn't running.
Because sometimes he knows. Because for them is they predict what you did. So
on paper, he knew what was supposed to happen.
Yeah. Then sometimes with this athlete he predict, but with me sometimes no.
Why is that?
Because he gives the athlete the training, even the training what you did, so it also predict what you are going to run. Because now we are running like 30K or do some tests sometimes, so he knows what is the results in the end.
Do you still like running just for yourself, not for training?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is like medicine for my health, so without running is boring. Like I miss something. So.
But you get to run, I don't know, just like Moran said, like a fun run in easy trails or something, not on the road.
We are running mostly in the trail, in the dirt road. We're running in the fields in the north, like big one. Even here, when I live here, we normally run in the Benjamin forest or in the fields. I don't like to run in the road anyway.
Nobody does.
But here, everybody
runs.
Aviv, even in the up north, some you can see in the road. So it's not everybody like
it's dangerous. Don't do that.
Yeah. Because they see it's more harder.
What Israeli runners do you like? Friends that you have, running friends in Israel?
I have a lot. So Maru, Salamawit, Teferi, Imar.
You run together? You get to run together sometimes?
When we are in group, yeah. Because we train together. Sometimes they help me. But nowadays, Dan is only with me and they moved to Ethiopia to a new coach. Mm-hmm. If you know Itai Mekidi.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes he helps me when he can. So that's it's hard in Israel to find someone to help you. Because it's like they don't want to run with ladies.
Yeah?
Really?
No, but...
No, they don't want to run with a very, very fast lady.
But who we have in Israel, so anyway, it's hard.
It must feel very lonely.
Sometimes. what can I do? Most of the time I'm training by myself.
What do you do when you're not running?
Read, watch, clean my house.
I think when you are married to your coach, you can say, well, I had a long workout. You clean the house, please.
He doesn't like...
I think we hit the wall now.
He doesn't like this work. He can cook, but cleaning the house.
Yeah, he's a good cooker?
Yeah.
Let's talk about your son, about being a mother and an Olympic or elite athlete.
First time it was hard. Until age of 3, even 3.5. But it's amazing kid, so when I'm sleeping, so he doesn't disturb. But he's still asking, when is this job finished? And why you choose this job?
Mm-hmm. What do you answer?
I say, this is my job, so I like my job. So, and this is where, and then he start to say, they pay money for it. And then I say, of course, yes. The first time he enjoy because he traveling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I just tell we are going to training in Kenya. He say, no, I will come to the competition because it's Malone with the swimming pool, jacuzzi with because sometimes I take him with his grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And then because he can stay with him when we are running. But it's good nowadays, so because he's now 7 years, so he's
Does he like to run?
He's in Athletic. Now he start to...
He doesn't have any choice.
No. No. I don't force to run, so he can choose whatever. He like to dance. He like capoeira. It's hard to say what he's like.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But
no, he say that my job is hard because he's following me in long run.
Mm-hmm.
So he say it's not easy. It's hard job. Maybe he's taking his dad job because he's only to say go. Because he say the daddy job is more easy to stand and or to drive and give me water.
So he'll be a coach and not a runner.
I don't know.
He's too young to tell.
He's still young to guess.
But after the pregnancy, you became a better runner.
It took time.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. Statistically, in the world, women who had pregnancies.
But the thing is, I was not serious in my training before, so I don't know. Some okay, some it depends. So there is some athlete they perform good. There is others.
So you say the improvement came because you became more serious and not because you had a baby.
No, before I was not serious anyway. Yeah. But anyway, you see most of the ladies who have kids, so some running more fast.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say elite
because the labor is very suffering, so it's like a marathon.
It's not a marathon.
No, it's not a marathon. It's only one time and say.
No, people who have more kids, they forgot the last one, so they had.
But the problem in the sport women, they don't have many kids.
Yeah.
Because what time you take care, what time you have break. Because it took 2 years to be, even some 3 years to be fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But most of the, let's say, nowadays is good because most of the elite athletes, they have kids. So they are not like, they don't have. So some also take break. But also us ladies, we are happy that we sign contract with the company. They still give us something after because men, they don't go break. Only the break is injury.
Yeah.
There was this story with Alison Felix.
Yeah, this is the reason that we get now, we signing with the contract. So after you have maternity leave, they will give you something, not like...
Because it's like your best years of running and best years of fertility are the same years.
Because the men, they don't take break. Anyway, us only ladies take break.
Mm-hmm.
So Alison Felix make really change in women's sports. So he speak up with this voice, so it make different.
Do you see yourself in the future coaching or mentoring young girls into athletics?
I think coaching is more better. So coaching and explain them what is the process. So it's not like you go there and think it's easy. So you have to be tough by yourself. So especially as women, so we have challenges at every time. So because also our body composition and men body composition, they are different.
Mm-hmm.
So every man we are facing challenges. Men, they don't face nothing. They don't feel what we feel.
It's hard to understand when you don't feel it, yeah.
Yeah, they don't
Blame us.
We don't blame you. It's God that make us.
It's
like
just
this.
a fact,
Yeah.
biological fact.
Yeah.
And how do you think we can bring more girls to start running, even competing
In Israel.
in
or-
Israel?
In Israel, it's like to start with them when they are still young. So not to start with them when they are big. So like age of 12. And then because it's someone's decision, so you don't have to push someone. They do like basic, and then they see they are good. So we give, like you give tip, you are good in this. So, and then he follow his dreams, what he want to be. Because when you coach them until they are like teenagers, so, and then they will start to think what they want. So, because you can see here people are in their own, the event that is not belong to them. So they need like someone to guide them. So, because if there is no one there to guide them, you are good in this, so it's difficult for someone to choose. So, because it's not like Europe or like they are going to colleges, they train.
They are minded on training.
Yeah, and then the coach also give the option to
They
to
give
the
options,
athlete.
they give budgets.
Yeah, but as we have budget anyway, we have this. They call what for the ladies? Athena. But I hope in future we will have young. But the problem how to develop. So I wish there is someone stand to develop, like to have in schools competition. And then also after the army, because the problem is the army. After the army.
It's a long break.
Yeah. But I see there is also like.
There's a special plan for
Yeah,
very
yeah.
talented athletes.
But to grow them until the special talent, so it need work in between.
Yes.
Let's see if there will be coaches that they are interesting, because me now, I need to focus for myself. So
Mhm.
Sure.
I don't need to do several things. So I
Yeah.
need to stay in one goal. Because if I do this and do this, it's more harder. So I hope in the future I will raise like fundraising to have girls, like to have my own like special, not like to have like to raise the girls in Israel. So because the boys is more, we have not bad in boys, so only in girls we don't have no one.
So when you'll finish running, then you'll recruit the new girls.
No, it depends if the coaches are interesting. So because, but nowadays it's not that bad. It's like, if there is someone for them to see,
Yeah.
they are seeing the gymnastics. They see many are succeeding, so they are going there like judo. They go because they know there is someone who get the medal
But
there.
now
so,
they look at you.
yeah, there is. It's like they are following footsteps. So you want to be like, let's say, for example, you ask the kid in the class who you want to be in sports. So they have names.
Mhm.
It's not like we have to have some people that.
Some role models.
Yeah. I'm here, but not enough.
Are you following on social media? Think that people talk about you. They mention you. Do you read on Facebook, on Instagram?
Yeah, I read in Facebook, in Instagram. So Because also the Olympic, they are also sharing our photos. We have to give them photos.
Yeah.
So, or maybe you run competition, someone share and write his own things. So,
When you go on a marathon, do you go on over the list of the women of the starting line to see who will be there?
Let's say, for example, Tokyo Marathon. It was like given. I was like panicking to see the start list, because sometimes you see where you are, so you're like.
And you're saying, I'm going to run after her. She's my competition. I wonder how she's going to do it.
For me, it's like, let's say, for example, I see the start list. So, and then I say, wow, today this will be good time.
Mm-hmm.
So long as one number you get, but the time is good, because there will be like
pacers.
It's not
like
good.
They're going to pace you.
Yeah, like it's not good to be like only you.
Yeah.
There is no competition.
Yeah.
So sometimes that's why I say there is sometimes to compete and there is sometimes to win.
Yeah.
So depend the field, because you don't have to choose by yourself. Let's say, for example, you see the field is strong. Let's say London, it was really strong. It's not like Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
But also as we have fatigue in the legs. It's not like we recover really. I didn't recover really good.
Yeah.
Like I feel a little bit like I'm tired. So, but the field was nice. So you see that like 5 ladies running under 219 is.
Mm-hmm. The results were amazing.
It was history in London. So
yeah.
So sometimes it's nice.
So you get motivated by go over the list.
Yeah. Let's say, for example, Chicago, there was no one. It's only one lady who ran fast. And you see, didn't perform good. So
yeah.
Because
so
you don't have competitive.
So it's not only about winning, it's winning with a good score.
Yeah. Let's say it depends. So
What's
because
next?
also the coach it can tell you there is time for racing for improvement, and then there is time for winning. So go for winning. So it's not always like go win.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you go for time. So because also nowadays it's like they judge by time.
Yeah, you have to qualify.
Yeah, because in athletics now there is platinum athlete, gold athlete,
Mm-hmm.
silver athlete.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to see in terms of results in the next, say, 5 years?
You see how people are running. It's like it's getting more. I think people ran this year good because there was no races last year. I think the body was like everybody was training fresh.
Yeah.
Because there was really, you see how fast they ran this year. So you can see the results are amazing. 62 in half marathon for ladies. And how many ladies now run under 219.
Mm-hmm.
So the field is, the athletic is not, the bar is getting more upper. It's not like people are improving slowly. So I think in 5 years, we will count ourselves high. So even like Israel men, like 207 is nothing. Because to combine the world there is like races. You cannot go major marathon if you have 207.
How do you plan? Do you plan a year ahead or just a few months or 2 years ahead?
No, you have to plan a year ahead. We have planned for all the years.
So what's your
next goal?
My next goal is Tokyo Marathon. So let's say this is the biggest goal, and then World Championship.
Racing or winning?
Winning, not racing this round.
She's a winner.
Because you don't know what is in the field, so because there is no races. So because each agent need to bring his business. We are in business, so we are not going for race, also business. So.
And Paris 2024 is still in your plans?
Yeah, still. So long as I'm still, I stay, but you need to be here. Everything is to be healthy. So I stay, but there is a lot of things to do in between. But Paris 2024 is not far for us. Athlete is not far. Even the way that Israel were happy, they tell me you are happy that they postponed the Tokyo, and then I say no. Because it's destroy everything. So even the mind is already like off. Because it was like they change everything. So I think it was 2020, it could be perfect.
Yeah.
But I think we will be in track. So
how COVID changed your, maybe you had more time to train, maybe you had time to improve yourself?
I think it was like bad because everything changed. So in COVID, I didn't train. Let's say I didn't train hard because where will I go?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I give basics. So because if I train hard, you see in World Championship, I didn't do nothing. So because there was nowhere to go, Israel was hot, so we didn't train that much.
Mm-hmm.
I think only the good reason is like the body and the mind relax. No pressure, no nothing.
Yeah. It's also good to have the mind resting.
Yeah. So it was like mind resting for COVID. So
that's kind of a benefit because you never have that.
Yeah. And then also could we stay together like family for most of the time.
Yeah.
Until my son started to say, when are we going to fly? So it was good time, family time. So because us after we like compete, so but maybe in 2 or 1 year, so I need to do like not much resting, only training and focus for, because now it's like it will be crazy until 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Because this year there is World Championship, next year there is World Championship. So it's crazy, and next year there will also be World Championship because they postpone the calendar. Mm-hmm. So it will be busy until 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So it make everything like squeeze. So you have to be like choose where is good for you, where is not good for you. It's not like the way it was like. But for me it's like good because it gives like many athletes like opportunity to also participate. So because I cannot do like Europe World Championship and come to do European.
Yeah.
So I will be greedy. So there is no recovery. Sorry. So
what's your expectations from yourself? What's your goals?
My goals is like to stay in top. So to try to at least in World Championship to bring something. Because in World Championship it's not really like Olympic, it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
So many top athletes, they don't compete. So they prefer to go to to major marathon. Because for most of the agent, but for me it's important for Israel because there is no one anyway.
Yeah. And you will stay on the marathon?
Yeah, in marathon.
Not competing at all at 10K and 5K?
I think marathon is the best. So.
And in Israel, you're going to do marathons in Israel also? In Tel Aviv?
Maybe track. Maybe only Israel championship in the track, 10,000. Because where is the marathon is Tiberias next month.
Yeah.
And then also Tel Aviv in February.
And Jerusalem also on
March.
Jerusalem is on March next year. No, I'm not doing
because you got the hills.
No, even it's not the hills. Even the way they organize is not that really, really good. So even this year, the winner also running with the earphones for Jerusalem Marathon.
Yeah?
And it's in rules, it's not good. It's like, but anyway, us in Israel, we still far for the racing organizing. So I think the one that is more better is Tel Aviv. It's like more organized. Even Tiberias is not that bad. Because also maybe because of the good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Israel championship.
Yeah.
But the problem also, you compete with who? So they don't bring
On COVID year, they don't bring anyone.
Anyone, yeah.
Yeah.
But even though they bring people in outside, it's not like Tiberias before.
Yeah.
It's changed. Nowadays we have I'm doing business, so we have to sit down with the agent.
Yeah.
Like Israel thinks I can do it, so because I need to represent my club sometimes.
Yeah.
I need also to run in Israel. It's not I run only outside. Because sometimes even this week I went to the track. They say me, when are you coming? We miss you. We don't see you around. And then I say I was busy with with my marathon, so I don't come to the track when I'm running marathon. But I was not here anyway. So because in summer it's hard to train in Israel. So
do you feel you get to be more professional when you work with an agent?
Yeah, it's like to be professional because you compete with real athletes. It's not like you sign by yourself. It's something like expose us. So it exposed me to stand with elite athlete because let's say, for example, if I'm walking by myself, I cannot stand in the front like the way I stand. I'm in the back of them, so I'm in mass race. It's something different. So.
But how do you feel today? But when you came to Israel and just ran for yourself in the park, you were anonymous. No one knew you. And now you're walking in the street or running in the park or whatever.
Yeah,
and people know you.
Hi, yeah.
How does it feel?
For me, it feel like honor, and also feel like something nice. So when people start to recognize you, so like people also respect you or appreciate what you are doing. So this is what also motivate me. Like people understand you, and also even let's say, for example, World Championship, I didn't feel it. They say it's okay. It was hot. Or at Tokyo also, it was my health. It's good to be healthy, so you are alive. Even this is what my son say when he come to the airport. He say, so long as I have you back, that is it.
He's so right.
So, and then I feel like, it's okay, you didn't win, but I have you back, so.
And how does he feel when his mother is famous?
He feel proud. Even he like to speak about me with his friends.
Yeah, he brags.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at my mom.
Even when they have like competition, he say, I'm also fast like my mom. Even also he tell his daddy, my mom is faster than you. So it's not like he...
זה האות לפרסומות שפחות.
שלום, זו תקווה מהפודקאסט. לכבוד פתיחת עונת מרוצי הצ'מפיונשיפ לאלופים, החלטתי להוציא בעצמי מחנה אימונים בקניה, בבית הספר שהקמתי בעצמי, הבית לאלופים בינוניים. לאור הביקוש, תנאי הקבלה הם כדלקמן. חוסר פחד מנמרים, שקט בין 2 ל-4, אם מישהו מעיר אותי אני רוצחת אותו. אוהב פיצה? לא. מעולה, יישאר יותר בשבילי. לטובת אימוני גובה התקבלו רק רצים מעל 1.90 מטר, אין מה לעשות, זה מוכח מדעית. רוצים להירשם? הרשמו עכשיו. לא רוצים? כפרה על הראש שלכם, אתם גם ככה בינוניים והמחנה לא נועד לשפר את זה. הבית לאלופים בינוניים של תקווה שושני, כל מה שרק צריך.
נמאס לכם לשקשק בכל פעם שכלב עובר לידכם בפארק? הצטרפו עכשיו לתוכנית המנטורינג של לקי שושני. לקי שושני, מאמן ומנטור מקצועי לרצים שרועדות להם הביצים. בואו לתרגל מנטרות שיהפכו כל כלב לעכבר. הוא לא עושה כלום. פעם אחרונה שהוא נשך הייתה ב-2020. בוא נשים לך חגורה ונראה אם זה נעים לך. וכמובן, כלב נובח לא רוצח. האחים שושני, כל מה שרק צריך.
אלה היו פרסומות שפחות.
Lona, we had such a good time with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and anytime.
Thank you for being here, really. We had a good time, and I think we got to know you better.
And I'll say for myself, but probably for everyone, we're so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank
You did so well.
Yeah.
And I'm proud also to represent Israel. So, and I'm closing my fingers for 2024. So, to be in the podium, so long as which medal it comes, so long as I will be there.
We are sure you're gonna give your best anyway.
Yeah, always.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
לפני שניפרד, אנחנו רוצים להגיד שוב תודה לנעלי אלטרה שנתנו חסות לפרק הזה. תזכרו שאם אתם רוצים לרוץ הכי טבעי שיש, עם מקום נדיב לאצבעות, וגם נעליים שמותאמות במיוחד, לנו אנשים מוזמנות ומוזמנים לנסות את נעלי אלטרה לכביש ולשטח. את כל דגמי אלטרה תוכלו להשיג בחנויות הריצה המתמחות ברחבי הארץ, ובאתר הבית ultrarunning.co.il. לעוד פרטים, מוזמנים ומוזמנות להיכנס לעמוד הפייסבוק של אלטרה, ואל תשכחו לענות שם על השאלה ותוכלו לזכות בזוג נעלי ריצה. ועוד בקשה אחת קטנה, באפליקציה שבה אתם שומעים את הפודקאסט שלנו, כנסו, סמנו בזריזות לייק, לב, קודוס, איך שקוראים לזה שם, זה ממש יעזור לנו, וגם ישמח. ואל תשכחו, יש לנו קבוצת פייסבוק וקבוצת טלגרם, אתם לגמרי מוזמנים לעקוב אחרינו גם שם ולהתעדכן בפרקים חדשים.
ואנחנו נתראה בפרק 36. להתראות.
ביי ביי.
ביי ביי. ושבת שלום.
קצב דיבור, פודקאסט הריצה של ישראל.